G'day guys and girls, what's going on? It's Gareth. So look, as of recording this video, absolutely nobody owns the new iPhone 14 and absolutely no one owns the new Apple Watch Series 8s. Yeah, of course, you can buy them, you can pre-order them, but no, as of recording this, nobody has them to review it. Nobody owns this, except for me. Kind of. Today we're going to be showing you them live in my studio, and I'm going to be doing it with augmented reality. This is something that Apple allows you to do on their website, and we're going to be doing this live in the studio right now, and I'm just going to be quickly showing you what's actually happening. I've got my camera system, all my cameras in my studio, including my iPhone right now, are plugged in to my A10 Mini Extreme ISO, and we're literally going to do this live right now with the augmented reality. So I'm moving my thumb on my phone and the screen moves. So this is going to be the Apple Watch Series 8, and then after that we will do an augmented reality of the Ultra. As of recording this, I don't think Apple allows you to do augmented reality of the SE. So once again, we're going to do the number 8 right now. Let's do it. All right. You guys see me good? You can hear me? All right. So there we go. It's sitting on my table. The brand new Apple Watch is there. We're obviously going to make this a lot bigger. All right, so we can properly see this. Let's do it right now. Wow, it's huge. Okay, so we're going to walk around this watch right now. The brand spanking new Apple Watch Series 8. And we're going to see what's all around of this bad boy. How cool is this technology, by the way? That is super cool. All right, what we're going to do is we're actually going to manually turn this around so my back isn't breaking, you know what I'm saying? And we might push it over there a bit. It can sit on top of my Stream Deck. Let's turn it around a bit more and make it even bigger. There we go. This thing is absolutely massive. So this is obviously the bit of the watch that sits on the back of your skin, right? It detects your heart rate and all your vitals, right? So that's pretty interesting to see what the back of that thing looks like. After this, we are going to go, as we've said, and show you the Ultra. But what does the back look like? In fact, what does the side look like? We've got one button on the side, plus a microphone. Is that what it is, a microphone? And obviously the dial. And this is what the back of this watch looks like right here. Pretty awesome, right? All right. Finishing up with that one, we're now going to go to the Ultra. And I'll just quickly change camera angles for a second. And we're going to go to the Ultra on my phone. See the tab? There we go. So this is the augmented reality for the Ultra AR. Let's do it. Change camera angles again. Move it around. And look, there it is, right? This time I'm going to put my hand through this thing and show you guys a really cool trick. So watch this. I did do this before, just before filming, just to see if I could do it. And it kind of worked a little bit. So I'm going to put my hand through here right now, okay? Deal? Gosh, this feels so weird. Oh my God. My arm is inside the actual watch. That is crazy. Obviously, bam, right? There's nothing there. It's just so trippy to see it on my phone. It is so bizarre. But anyway. So look, there is the brand new action button, which was not on the original Apple Watches, right? I believe they call it International Orange. Whatever that means. Is that the name of the color? Never heard of that before in my life, but all right, let's continue. There's the watch. Just going to quickly change the camera angle. And the watch face, whoop, almost fell off the table. The watch face looks really nice for a professional who wants to dive or skydive or whatever else, right? Of course, the watch face will be customizable. This is what this watch looks like on the side. And it's really bulky. And I like that about technology. You know, in the past, I think manufacturers have gone really small. They've tried to get the technology as really small as possible. And I haven't liked that about certain technologies because it restricts the battery life and it also restricts the amount of technology that they can put in there. So the fact that this thing has been made a lot bigger, like I'm doing now, obviously not that big, but it's been made a lot bigger. And they're able to fit a lot more things in there. So what does this thing actually say? It says 40 meters dive. What does that one say? Watch Ultra. And we'll turn it around manually now to see this side properly. That's a better picture. We can see it less dark now. 49 millimeters titanium. I can't read the rest. It's upside down. But if you guys want to flip your phone around or physically get your TV and just, then you can read it properly, or maybe tilting your head might be better. That's probably the better option, right, if you've got a TV. But gosh, that was weird for a second there. Someone's gone live on my Facebook. Sorry, mate. I'm doing a live video right now, and that's all that matters. So there you go, augmented reality, really, really cool. We did do the iPhone 14. We did the iPhone 14 augmented reality situation probably 2-3 videos ago. I will be linking that. But now we're going to be showing you the actual differences that these watches have from the other. So this is going to be the cheaper version. This is going to be the next step up. And this one, the Ultra, of course, is a brand new category that never even existed before 2020. It's very expensive. There are the prices. Read them if you want. All right. A quick look. So 44 to 40 millimeter case size for the cheapest version. The next one up is going to be 45 millimeters or 41 millimeter case size. So this one is a millimeter smaller than the highest of this one. And this one again is a millimeter smaller than the lowest on this one. So am I making any sense? Basically, this watch is always going to be the smallest version, right? But of course, when you go down or up to the Ultra, it's the biggest of the bunch. We've got 49 millimeter case size as opposed to 45 millimeter, or once again, 44 millimeter. Huge watch, and I like that. I like that about technology. Stop shrinking it and getting rid of things that you could put in there. Give me some amazing tech and battery life, and we will be talking about that in a second, right? The second up, how would I pronounce it? The Series 8 number 2, as opposed to the number 1. Least expensive, going up a bit more and going up even more. So this one has certified IP6X dust resistant, whereas the cheapest version doesn't have that. But of course, the most expensive Ultra has all of these different things, including a customizable action button. So that's actually really, really cool. These two models have the 1000 nits of brightness, whereas the always on retina display for this one has 2000 nits. I might add that this one actually has always on retina display as well. And the Ultra is nearly 27% more screen area than the Apple Watch SE, and nearly 20% more screen area than the Watch SE. So yeah, absolutely huge watch, not so huge and very small. There we go. Let's continue going down. 50 meters water resistant, 50 meters, as opposed to the brand new Ultra, which is 100 meters. So look, it's obviously built for professionals, clearly, right? Swim proof and recreational dive up to 40 meters. So I'm guessing a professional dive watch at this point. That's pretty awesome, right? Depth gauge with water temperature sensor, which is, I mean, come on. All right, thanks for that. That's awesome. Probably not needed, but thanks. Now I get to know how warm my swimming pool is when I jump in. There you go, all right? Blood oxygen app and ECG are available on both of the good watches, whereas the cheapest version doesn't have that. Now, I bought my Apple Watch for my partner and my mum, both for the reason of having capabilities to see the heart rate of them, so they can check their own heart rate and stuff like that. My mum has atrial fibrillation, or AF, of the heart. It's irregular heartbeat on and off. It's not life-threatening, but it can be if not checked. So it's good that we have that technology now to check the heart rate whenever. Awesome. That's why we got the watch for her, right? And both my partner as well. Temperature sensing. Once again, These two have it, whereas the cheapest version doesn't. Emergency SOS. Now, we're going to be talking about the gyroscope in a second and the G-force. Now, this is a huge topic I want to really talk about in a second. And it's going to absolutely shock you. What I'm about to tell you is going to absolutely shock you. I can't put it any clearer than that. But before I tell you what's happening with that, I mean, we've both got 18 hours for both of those watches, whereas the brand new Ultra has 36, which is awesome. I remember when the Apple Watch first came out, I was worried that the watch would die too soon, and I was probably confirmed with it because, you know, a whole day of charge to some people might sound okay, but to me, who's had professional analog watches with, you know, professional diving watches in the past, you put a battery in, that thing lasts for 6 months, even maybe a year, all right? So to learn when the Apple Watch started to come out for the first time and to hear that it only lasted for a day, I was like, oh my God, you serious? Are you serious? So we've been Apple Watch people have been dealing with that for a while now, but obviously this new watch has 36 hours, which is a great improvement compared to what we've had before, right? Always on Retina display, whereas this one just has Retina display, and I might add the actual screen itself. The actual screen itself is tiny. Look at that. The always on Retina display is this one. And I suspect in future models, like next year, they'll make the screen even bigger. Look, there's actually room to do it. See, this one has almost no black rim. This one has a huge black rim, and this one has a kind of a black rim. So I guess in future models, they'll make that screen even bigger. There you go. That's just something to think about, right? Titanium for the new Ultra, aluminium for the cheapest, and aluminium stainless steel for the second most, biggest, priciest, whatever you want to call it. Those are the colors. Cool. If you guys were interested. And titanium is the only color for the brand new Ultra. If you guys want to read that, please do. So, this is exactly what I wanted to talk about. There's this brand new feature that basically detects when you've been in a car accident, which is awesome. But you're never going to use the full capacity of what they've given you. Never. You will never, ever use this. Let me show you right now. It was a weird camera angle. Sorry about that. 256 Gs is what this watch can detect. High G-force accelerometer detects up to 256 Gs of impact. Get ready for this. I'm going to shock you right now with this information. How many Gs, how many Gareths can kill you? How many Gs can kill you? Ready for this? Well, changes in speed are expressed in multiplies of gravitational acceleration. Layman's terms, please. That would be bloody great, okay? It's mostly called Gs for people like you and me. Most of us can withstand up to 4 to 6 Gs. Fighter pilots can manage up to about 9 Gs for a second or two. But sustained G-forces of even 6 Gs would be fatal. So there you go. If you continue to feel 6 Gs for a little while, you're dead. All right? Most people would just... All right? Fighter pilots, some of them can do 9 Gs. But this new Apple Watch can do 256 Gs. Why, Apple? I mean, thanks for putting that into my new watch, potentially, into your new watch, whatever, into these new watches. Thanks, I guess, but who the fuck is ever going to get a notification? You have just experienced 256 Gs. Your whole body would be a pancake. You'd be... I don't know what I just did there, but I pretended I was splattering on the floor or something, okay? Something like that. I was splattering on the floor. Your notification, your watch would tell you that, and you'd be dead in a million pieces, right? The only time I can imagine you getting a notification that says you've just experienced 256 Gs is probably if you've been abducted like a cow by the aliens, right? You're like, eh, and they pick you up, and then all of a sudden, you're here in the UFO, and then all of a sudden, off you go, right? That would be the only time you'd experience 256 Gs, at which time you'd be dead. Thanks, aliens. I hope you guys found this video fun. If you did, we're making 4 videos a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Come join us if you haven't already, all right? We're on both these channels. Channel 2 right now, but of course we also are on Channel 1 with almost 25,000 subscribers. So those social medias, at Tallboy Gareth. I've been Tall. My name's Gareth, and I will be linking the iPhone augmented reality video that we did 2 days ago down below. See ya.